Well, just got finished watching Raw. It's another tape show. Raw was taped, guys. So that's why I do this review early. Normally this review would be an hour and a half after the show. But since it was taped last Friday, I believe, the show just ended. It's a very short show, an hour and 22 minutes if you watch it on Netflix. So a lot of people do a Raw review early, just like me. I'm a little later than others, but still earlier than usual. But welcome to the Wrestling Maniac Raw review for December 22nd of 2025, the second last Raw of this year. We're going to talk about what this Raw is about, review. So let's go through it. You and I, me and you. All right? So, okay. We kicked the show off with Rhea Ripley versus Asuka. Io Sky is still selling, taking the insane elbow for Rhea Ripley to the back last week. So she's still selling that, still feeling that, going like this. So she was told to stay in the back. Kairi Sane accompanied Asuka to the match. So Asuka facing Rhea Ripley in the match. They face each other a lot. All right. Obviously, Kairi Sane got involved. It was an okay match, opening match. Kairi Sane got involved. I'll tell you this. Raw is the better show of SmackDown, but Kairi Sane got involved. Right? To a point where Rhea was climbing up the turnbuckle at the ending. Rhea was climbing up the turnbuckle. Kairi Sane pulled her off. You see Io Sky running down, wobbling, hobbling, holding her back to help out Rhea. Take out Io Sky. Io Sky to take out Kairi Sane. Io Sky gets on the apron. And then, when she's on the apron, Kairi just slips her up. And Io Sky lands on her bruised back. And Rhea Ripley attends to her, but Rhea Ripley gets rolled up by Asuka. Asuka gets the 1, 2, 3, the win. With the tights. She pulled the tights. Okay. So a few backstage segments in the show. Javante Evans, obviously, some tidbits here. Javante Evans is not a Raw roster, officially on the Raw roster. He's a free agent. So he could be on SmackDown or Raw for now, and I assume some point he'll decide which brand to go on. He had a match with I don't know his name, the Peter Dunne guy. I'm sorry, right? I don't say enough about this guy, but this guy is so damn talented in the ring. Check out more of this guy in his NXT work. You can see more of his main roster work, but this guy is so damn good in the ring, just so damn good. Okay, but he beat. He beat that guy. I don't know who. What's his name? But he beat him. Okay, so let's talk Austin Theory. So Austin Theory here, all right, talk to Paul Heyman. Explained his reason of helping the Vision. He explained that things haven't gone his way. He's made some mistakes, and he wants to prove himself again. And he was helping with Paul Heyman, and he believes Paul Heyman is a guy who can help him out. So Paul Heyman takes an interest. Paul Heyman is taking an interest, scouting in him. Okay, and then later on, you see Paul Heyman in the locker room talk to Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed about this idea of Austin Theory. They're not so keen on Austin Theory possibly joining the Vision, but they did. Paul Heyman did explain to each of them that they took a Braun Breaker and look where Braun Breaker, especially where he was last year, where he is now, he's gonna have a title match on the Netflix premiere, and same with Bronson Reed, where Bronson Reed is at one point, where Bronson Reed is now. So maybe he sees that in Austin Theory. And so now so MAXXINE Dupree was supposed to come up next, right? But instead, Becky Lynch's music hits. And I guess her boycott's over. Her all that. And she used sick. She says, I talked to Netflix lawyers and all this, all this coming back, and then MAXXINE Dupree comes back, and MAXXINE Dupree cuts a fire promo in response to Becky Lynch about how, you may be a veteran and maybe a rookie. I'm looking to get you respect. Maybe one day you will respect me, but this rookie not beat you for this. Not only once, but a couple times I beat you. And then, you know what? and she went a little far. Maxine Dupree said, "You maybe you're just getting past your prime or something like that." And Becky did that, knocked her and stomped on her a couple times. Becky was going to be able to leave out of the ring, but you know what? She didn't have enough, right? She needed more. She needed to get back to Maxine Dupree, more back to the attack. But Maxine Dupree managed to pull her down into an ankle, hold on to her ankle, put in an ankle lock, have her for a few seconds in the traditional ankle lock, and then obviously pull her down fully into the where she's on the leg, like how Kurt Angle does it, like that. And Becky Lynch, I know it's not a match. I know it says tap out here, but Becky Lynch is not. It's not a match, so obviously she didn't lose anything, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Okay. Don't know what's going to come out of that going forward. Okay. Stephanie Vauquier was interviewed backstage with Adam Pearce and Stroh. I think Adam Pearce. I forget. But she wants both Raquel and Nikki Bella. So she's going to get a match with Raquel Rodriguez and Nikki Bella for her title next week. And I think next week's show is live. So we're going to get a triple threat match. Okay. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee were interviewed backstage about the tag team match of the Usos, how they're looking forward to it, and all that. The Usos have a vignette. They had a vignette, nothing really special. They just, it's the first vignette together, like an official tag team back together. Okay. Let's see. The Judgment Day. It looks like there's Judgment Day turmoil happening. Maybe the start of something. Maybe things are not going to go Judgment Day's way. So what happens is Bayley and Roxanne Perez, right? Roxanne Perez was accompanied by Liv Morgan, right, to the match, and Bayley was accompanied by Lyra Valkyria. Good match, really good match. Bayley and Roxanne Perez. It's not the first time they face each other. It's not the second time. I don't know how many times, but it was a great match. Great match between the two. Okay, tremendous match. Okay. So this match was, good for a while. Obviously, Liv got involved. Raquel Rodriguez wasn't there, but she came around halfway towards the match. Liv distracted the way this ended. Liv distracted the ref, where Roxanne was able to pull the apron thing, so they leave the turnbuckle exposed, and she rolled Bayley into it. But for some reason, Raquel Rodriguez was standing on the other apron. For some reason, not right. And Liv was like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the heck? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And she goes around, she pulls Raquel Rodriguez down, and Raquel Rodriguez and Liv were like confused, having they're confused, right? They're not, I don't want to say arguing, but they're like, what the heck? The miscommunication, right? And now Valkyria took him out, and then she slapped Bayley, and Bayley got into her, that mode, that other side of Bayley we see from time to time, where she's pissed. She wakes up and just obliterated Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez, she didn't even finish her off with a rose splash. She just elbow dropped, and Roxanne Perez lost. And after that, Judgment Day was backstage. Right? They were arguing, fighting about what happened, a lot of confusion, and things are not going. Raquel Rodriguez has this match next week, and and we don't know what's up with Dom. Remember, this show is taped before Dom's injury. We don't know what the future of Dom going forward. I don't know if the diagnosis came out about his shoulder and the severity of the shoulder. Okay, Javon Davis had a good match. Nikki Bella all of a sudden came out. Nikki Bella. And she took the mic. She went to stand on top of the announce table and remind everybody who she is, what she is. She's a Hall of Famer. She started this, blah, 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 this. And to remind everybody who she is. And then and hyped up her what she's going to do in the triple threat match next week. I might have forgot some other things. Okay. So Gunther comes out. And yes, the crowd is booing him like crazy. He's getting reaction. Gunther, I'm loving this. Gunther is just smiling, laughing at the crowd. He's basically trolling the crowd. He's basking in the booth, basking in the crowd's reactions, and he's loving. What a great heel! He's a great heel. Comes out to the ring. Booing, even when the music's gone, the music's gone. Oh my God, it's even louder, and they start cheering. You suck, you suck. He goes outside, goes back on the announce table like he did last week, and he basks in the boos again. And they're just, oh my, he's trolling the crowd. And then he just takes the mic, says like, little bitch there, but unfortunately that says this tape because that the bitch got censored. Sorry for my swearing. And then that's it. He didn't say much. After he didn't even say much. It's like he said this little 3, 4, 5 words. But CM Punk's music hits, right? And CM Punk music hits, and he walks down the ring, and he's pissed. Him and Gunther stand face to face. Then Gunther just laughs, goes outside the ring, but doesn't go off the apron. He's standing outside the apron, right? And he goes like this to CM Punk. You can't see me. As he's walking backstage, Rey Mysterio's hits. Yeah, and Rey Mysterio has respect for John Cena. And Gunther, right? So that's setting up Mysterio and CM Punk's main event match. Gunther comes backstage, and AJ Styles confronts him. Yeah, I think. Oh man, you think AJ Styles is going to be? You think Gunther is going to be the one that's going to retire AJ Styles too? Possibility, right? And he's just laughing at Gunther and all of that. He's just right. And earlier, before we get to the main event, Austin Theory was talking to Bronson Reed because Bronson Reed is going to team up Austin Theory, and yeah. Right? And he's not doing it for you. He says he's not doing it for them. He's doing it for himself because he needs this, right? He's taking charge, right? He's taking charge, whatever. The thing about this Austin Theory and the Vision stuff, I don't know if he's going to join the Vision. I think that his arrogance might be too big. His head might be too big. He's getting an ego. I think it might be a problem for the Vision. I mean, I think that the Vision may not like what he's saying. Or he's trying, maybe it's more about him than the Vision. I don't know. You see, Austin Theory proves himself. Maybe he just wants Paul Heyman. Maybe his intention is to steal Paul Heyman away from the other two. I don't know. We'll talk. We'll down the line. Okay? Because this is not how Seth Rollins talks. Okay. We get to the main event. Punk and Mysterio versus Vision. Division, right? Bronson Reed and Austin Theory. And earlier in the day, it says, if we don't win this, they'll go after Austin Theory. They'll turn Austin Theory, right? They have each other's back, but they don't have Austin Theory's back, right? It's kind of all this with Austin Theory. Heyman believes in them, but Braun and Bronson, I think they kind of worry about Austin Theory, right? Joining. Okay. So this match is fine for the main event. It's fine at all. I think the right people here won. The Vision won. Bronson Reed was taken out over the railing by Punk. Mysterio took a fall, the curb stomp from Theory, 1, 2, 3. Right? Punk on them started attacking, and they started attacking each other. And Austin Theory got out of the ring. Bronson was already out of the ring. Braun Breaker comes in. Austin Theory, as he chases Austin Theory out of the ring, goes in the turnbuckle again. Just like last week, when Austin Theory revealed himself on top of the stairs in the arena, in the crowd. Just like last week, he goes near the turnbuckle, but doesn't go on top. Turns around and gets speared by Braun Breaker to end the show. And Braun Breaker's been getting the best of CM Punk the last few weeks. It probably means Punk is going to retain it, Netflix. What do you think of Raw tonight? Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Thanks.